Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Indiana, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position. And for the Sonics, they've got LeBron James, Antetokounmpo out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Kobe, and it's Curry in at the point. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that hand.
Pass to Hart to the right side. Bridges outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. It's a three-point game. Bryant in the corner. High post, Embiid. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. It's Hart on the wing. Bridges outside. McBride with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Bridges against Bryant. Giannis kicks to Curry. LeBron outside.
Get LeBron! Get LeBron! Hey, yo, right there!
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by McBride.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brunson up top, guarded by Curry. And the dunk by Brunson.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Free throw, no good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Seattle missing again. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Bridges. Good D by Embiid. For Seattle, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Giannis left side. Curry deciding where to go with it. Bryant the pass to Curry. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Back to McBride. Off target from outside. Seattle trails by 5. Here's LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Now, here's Hart. Back to Brunson. And Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for Seattle. Trailing by 4. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Pass to Hart. Inside. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Hart. Bridges has got 5 points so far. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Supersonics.
Here's a look at some stats for Jalen Brunson. Great showing for him last season. He was around 28 points per clip last year, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Seattle trails by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, Seattle's head coach and I did get the chance to chat. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Curry kicks to Bryant. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Pass to McBride. LeBron against Bridges. McBride with the ball. Brunson outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And the basket by Kobe.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to McBride. Towns a screen on Kobe. McBride with the ball. Bryant on him. And McBride gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the dunk by Brunson.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Curry against Brunson. It's Curry with the drive. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Curry. No good off the front iron.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Towns for 3. Good on the triple. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
That is good off the back rim and in.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pick as he just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Outside Robinson. To the paint. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Robinson.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Seattle calls timeout. For the Sonics, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Zach LaVine comes in for Doncic. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Supersonics. 4-point game. From downtown, and he's good on the three ball.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Kolek. Towns for three. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Here's Brunson, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Brunson scanning the floor.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Jalen Brunson at the line for two.
The first one falls. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Brunson. The Supersonics have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Kobe kicks to LaVine. Back to Bryant. And another three for Seattle.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Towns a screen on Lillard. Brunson the pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks. Outside Tatum. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for LaVine. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 19 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he slogged through a really down season last year. He's motivated to make amends this season.
Yeah, sure. He knows he didn't have a good year, but now it's a completely fresh start, and I think he bounces back.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Cameron Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Bridges against Bryant. And the dunk by Robinson.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
a three from Bryant and another three for Seattle.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start, yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Payne passes to Achua. That shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. Lillard, right side. Shoots over Payne. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And this is the first they're seeing of Seattle, hoping to tip off the season right.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned. They are just killing them on the interior.
Seattle has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Levine inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Achua. Here's Kolek, still without a basket. Achua finds Payne. And a miss there on the triple. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Damian Lillard out there with Doncic. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Butler in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Now, here's Doncic. Misses the wing J.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Yep, that one goes in there. Haynes got his first 2 points of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Now, Bridges. 9 points in the game so far. Over James. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
James kicks to Lillard. Bridges against James. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by New York. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Butler. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jason Tatum. Ryan is checked in for Luka Doncic. And Curry subbed in for Lillard. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Payne passes to Achua. To the inside. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Embiid from outside. It's hauled in by Achua. New York leading by 4. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it's Seattle with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Embiid. No good with the fallback jumper. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. McBride finds Achua. Bounce pass from Bridges. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 4. Pass to Bridges. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 15. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Kobe's got 18 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Payne. There's a screen by Robinson. Payne can't hit. Seattle trails by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. James against Bridges. Down low, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Pass to Bryant. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Tatum, he's checked in for Seattle. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Brunson the pass to McBride. New York moving it around. Pass to Bridges. Robinson a screen on Bryant. And McBride gets it to go.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside curve. From about 19 feet. It's rebounded by New York.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And the dunk by Towns.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Curry on the wing. Brunson covering. Tipped away. Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. They set the screen to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Towns a screen on Curry. McBride's shot is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Ron right side. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Towns. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Kobe. Defended by McBride. Kobe in close. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. Or we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Here's Brunson following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Back to Brunson. And the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Doncic is checked in for James. The Knicks making a switch here. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In third, the Knicks.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Supersonics. Trailing here by 8. To the middle, outside for Kobe. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brunson, and again it's New York.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Seattle has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Kobe. That misses off the backboard. The Knicks leading by 10. Down low. Here's Dadier. Great D that time from Tatum.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here is Robinson. He's got 6. Pass to Dadier. And here is Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. McBride's shot is off.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Doncic kicks to Bryant. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Brunson outside. New York missing again. Seattle trails by 8. Luka taking it in. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Seattle has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. To the inside. Here's Dadier.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Curry can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
No good that time. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think for the Knicks, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Let's move on, shall we? To that first half we just watched, guys. A tremendous start for Jalen Brunson.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it. Yeah, I knew somehow you was going to bring this back to you, but I don't disagree.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game. I mean, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Seattle trails by 8 on the court for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Brunson. The shot that time, not on target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
For the tie, that's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Hart. Now Bridges, covered by LeBron. Bridges misses.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
No good on that one.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Draymond Green has checked in for Embiid. Jason Tatum comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Zach LaVine's checked in for James. And it's Damian Lillard in for Stephen Curry. Pass to McBride. They need this. And Tatum pulls it down.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Kobe can't hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Hart. over Tatum. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Green. Inside. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bridges outside. Here's McBride. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McBride's got his third basket of the night right there.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Tatum, that's for 2. Rebounded by Hart. New York trailing. To the paint. Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Lillard against Brunson. And Lillard kicks to Kobe. Yes! And the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and-one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw, good, Bryant. Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Pass to Towns. Rebound by the Sonics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's Levine on the assist by Lillard. Now it's a 5-point Sonic lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Seattle calls timeout. Platoon swap here for Seattle. Now, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second is Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knicks trail by 3. Towns a screen on ball. Brunson the pass to Towns. Seattle grabs the miss and pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Hart, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ball against Brunson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Edwards passes the ball. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside, Hart. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Here's LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McBride passes to Brunson. Hart kicks to Brunson. And he makes good on the layup. 16 points here for Jalen Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Here's LeBron. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 now for the Sonics. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to McBride. Bridges against James. Hart, wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Edwards looking it over. Right wing. Brunson against Ball. Count that bucket. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. It's good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Sonics leading by 3. And here is Ball. The kick out to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid dishes the ball. Outside Edwards. Supersonics with a new shot clock.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. Giannis clean up the fast break.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Spins from 13. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Ryan is checked in for Seattle. Curry comes in for Ball. Bridges for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. LeBron passes to Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup is up and in. And now a 7-point Sonic lead.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Down low. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, Bridges has a good eye for spotting those openings, and he can make timely passes.
Here's LeBron. He can't hit that time. Bridges with some nice defense.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Kolek, defended by Bryant. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kobe. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Outside for Robinson. For the tie. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Sonics lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Knicks trail by 3. Tatum out there with Bryant. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
He knocked down a 3 in the 1st quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Kicks it out to Bryant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Kobe's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Seattle. Payne looking around. Pass to Kolek. Here's Achua. Off target with his 3. Sonics leading by 5. Here's Lillard. Tatum trying to break free. And he lays it straight in.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. From 13, Payne can't hit.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Kolek, guarded by Tatum. And that one's good. Kolek has got his first points of the night.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Lillard attacking. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Kolek. Towns the screen. And that one's good. Kolek.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Chalk up 2 there.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Achua. McBride with the ball. Here's Kolek, and there's another one for the Knicks.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
They can't stop Giannis.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through.
And Towns throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. From the line, it's rebounded by New York. Now Payne, pass to Towns. to tie it up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Bryant. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now here's Payne. Seattle grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Nobody near Lillard. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Pass to Towns. Over Tatum. New York, no good that time either. Seattle leading by 4. Lillard left side. Here's Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Now here's Towns. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And that one's good. Tatum.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Payne finds McBride. There's a screen by Achua. Fires from deep. McBride's shot is off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Kicks it out to Bryant. For 3. He can't get that one.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Here's Kolek, guarded by Tatum. Payne gets a wide open look. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Lillard kicks to Bryant. Over McBride. That's short off the rim. Knicks trail by 6. To the middle. Shots good by Achua.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Pass to Doncic. Bryant outside. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup.
And just putting his entire offensive imagination on full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
Payne in the post. Covered by Lillard. Payne passes to Achua. And it's off from three-point range. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Supersonics. 6-point game. And the basket by Lillard.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Group substitution here for Seattle. Embiid, he's checked in for Tatum. LeBron comes in for Bryant. Edwards, he's checked in for Doncic. And it's ball in for Lillard. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. We'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Supersonics.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And he sinks the second. Here's Embiid. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Ripped away. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Giannis. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
At the line for Seattle, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Puts it up from 12. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Seattle.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Joel Embiid. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And good that time. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's what Seattle has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Kings, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And now the opening lineup for Seattle. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kobe Bryant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope, 5 to shoot. 13 feet out. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. And here's James. He takes.
How powerful jam!
Woo!
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. From about 19. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Antetokounmpo against Banchero. Antetokounmpo, bam!
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it. Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Banchero. Giannis with the rebound. Seattle on offense. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams. And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Count it.
Yeah, cashing in close, Caldwell Pope. Showing you there, he's more than just a jump shooter.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Carter, a screen on Curry. Inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
So Seattle going with almost an entirely new group here. Green's checked in for Embiid. Tatum comes in for Antetokounmpo. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for James. And Lillard subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Damian Lillard.
Wagner against Bryant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Carter from outside. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bryant outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Bryant's got 5.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
The 3 from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Lillard. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. So Lillard will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Tatum. Yet to see a basket. Over Carter. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
this has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Carter. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Now here's Lillard. Good on the baseline, Jay. Lillard's got 5 points.
Boy, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Lillard against Suggs. Will it go? Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, a bunch of pep in his step. Suggs got up a little extra on that one.
And Seattle calls time here.
Here we go, fans. It's the one and only 407.
So Seattle going with almost an entirely new group here. Embiid, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Tatum. James is checked in for Levine. And it's Stephen Curry in for Lillard. Seattle leading by 10. Curry with it. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. That's good from Curry on the assist from Embiid. Curry's gotten his second bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Banchero. No made baskets yet. Carter, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Banchero, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Banchero. Wagner with it. Picked up by James. Suggs against Curry. Suggs, no good. Seattle has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 14-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And they got to the line at a good clip. They couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the basket by Orlando. And James gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Seattle leading by 14. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks very much. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Lillard's got 8 points.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Seattle making some changes. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's ball in for Lillard. Pass to Batase. Now here's Wagner. Here's Black. He had 9 points in his last time out. Back to Batase. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. They get it again. Wagner outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Seattle leading by 19. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by LaVine.
Highlight reel material for sure. The defender falls asleep, and LaVine turns out the light.
There's a minute 40 left in the first. Now here's Anthony. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. On target from about 13 feet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Doncic. He's scoreless. And the bucket is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Wagner. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
To the paint. Here's Batase, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
Wagner against Bryant. And it's off from three-point range. Magic trail by 19. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Black passes to Wagner. And here's Anthony. From the high post. He can't get that one to fall.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Supersonics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on Seattle so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Seattle leading by 19. Goga Batadze is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Banchero, then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Pass to Anthony. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time. And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Second free throw, no good. Banchero. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Tatum. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display, as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
And the free throw, no good. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Love the way Lillard can contort his body ever so slightly, able to protect the ball right there.
Wagner with a screen on Lillard. Anthony finds Wagner, and the shot's good. Wagner's gotten his first points in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Supersonics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Anthony misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Black, following the bucket by Seattle. Pass to Anthony. The three. Drains the triple. Anthony's got 6.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
James outside. Doncic on the wing. Back to James. Doncic with it. And they doubled up Doncic over Anthony. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Magic fans, your 407.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Anthony. Seattle making a switch here. Here's Wagner. He had 9 points in his last time out. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Tatum.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
In transition, here they come.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Suggs outside. Bancaro outside. Pass to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Suggs. Knocks it down from distance. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Bancaro against Bryant. Over Bancaro. And that one's good. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Black. No points yet. Here's Suggs. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. A deep 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. A nice shot by Lillard.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And Carroll with it. There's the drive. Here's Wagner. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for Wagner, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Black. Seattle making a switch here. Now Suggs. He picked up 10 in his last game. Picked by Carter. Bancaro surveys. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. Doncic pulls down the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
With the drop. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man!
Boy, whenever Doncic is in a position to be creative with his size, vision, and ball skills, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Now here's Suggs. 12 points for him. High arcing shot, and it's good on the lay-in. Suggs has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Here's Suggs. 14 points for him. Oh, sweet move. And Caro no good.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good. Doncic has got 10 points.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
And Caro outside. Pass to Wagner. Got it. Good job in the low post.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Here's Suggs, following the bucket by Seattle. And that one drops. 16 points for him. Seattle has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Bryant. He's got 9. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Now here's Carter. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. The 3 from Banchero. Seattle pulls it in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by Seattle. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Tatum. And it falls all over the rim and in. And Caro's got 4 points in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Doncic on the wing from the arc. And again, Seattle with a triple.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Tatum. Banchero missing again. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Seattle. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Wagner outside. Picked by Carter. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Seattle has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter.
Oh, wow! Come away with authority.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
And here's Banchero. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Suggs outside to halt the run. That one is off. And so it's Seattle, holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've gotten stops, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from live. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Orlando Magic. And guys, they look helpless. It's reminding me of our pickleball team.
To be fair, those senior citizens had a game. We couldn't compete with their experience.
What do you mean we? You just watched from the sideline and criticized us.
That's because my hands are too big for those little paddles.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Magic.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And Seattle, looking at who they've got. They've got Stephen Curry. Joel Embiid is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. Embiid against Carter. Basket's good. Embiid's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Suggs with it. Wagner outside. Up top, Suggs. He's covered by Curry. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 18.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Suggs, following the bucket by Seattle. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope.
Second in points off turnovers. And they made it into the top 5 in lowest opponent scoring. Playing this team, you had to work for every point. They took a lot of pride in their defense, and it showed.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. Banchero's checked in for Wagner. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Magic now, following the bucket by Seattle. And it's Wagner missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Curry, that's good.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Shot to stop the run. Parries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
James deciding where to go with it. Four on the clock. To the wing on the left. Embiid passes to Curry. Over Suggs. And there's Curry on the assist by Embiid. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter. Here's Suggs. Jams it in off a great move.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's... Power it home!
Oh, wow! What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Now Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Picked by Carter. Suggs against Curry. And he jams it home with authority.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Here's Bryant. Drives to the hoop. And then Bryant with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner with it. Back to Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by LeBron.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Banchero outside. From downtown, sinks the tray. Banchero's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Oh, got that one up quick.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Curry against Suggs. Out left to the wing. Banchero left side from 15 feet away. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
To the inside. Here's Suggs. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Suggs has got 24 points.
A physical guard Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Pulls it from the top of the key. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Suggs, no good.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
James, and slam dunk by James.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. To the middle. Here's Banchero. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
And Embiid throws it down.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Down low. Here's Carter. James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Embiid against Carter. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Seattle.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Embiid passes to Curry. Back to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Here's Suggs. Seattle pulls it in. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Suggs surveys the D. Banchero with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. Banchero no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Connects from downtown.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And for the Magic, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Suggs against Curry. On the wing, Suggs. 24 points for him. Can't connect from short range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They set the screen. Back to Caldwell Pope. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside Curry. Shakes him. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo! And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero outside. Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. Outside Carter. Shoots over Embiid. Carter can't get it to go.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And the Magic pushing it up now. He pulls it. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And so it's Seattle, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Goga Bitadze. Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. The shot's good.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Doncic against Anthony. Doncic passes to Lillard. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Seattle on offense. Double grab there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Free throw good, Lillard. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
And he gets that one.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
Tatum inside. Wagner's on him. And finished off by Tatum.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Edwards against Banchero. Wagner outside. Let's go with a three. Doncic grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Doncic has got 21.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Seattle pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. Edwards, a pass to Lillard. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Green's checked in for Seattle. On defense, the visiting team. Here's Suggs. From the high post. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Banchero. Suggs with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
Anthony, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Butler's checked in for Seattle. And Anthony drops them both. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And again, Seattle with a triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Anthony outside. Wagner up top. Back to Anthony. Suggs outside. This one for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Wagner. And Wagner subbed in for Anthony. Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Great read by Suggs, dishing the rock in the two-man game.
Seattle on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Wagner. And here's Suggs. Clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. Suggs has got 26 points.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Lillard looking around. Shot on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 24.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Carter, a screen on Edwards. Wagner inside, guarded by Edwards. Here's Black. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Well, Orlando shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Picked by Carter. Suggs against Doncic. Suggs left side. Just 5 to shoot. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Lillard outside. And here's Edwards outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Back to Wagner. Got it.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Seattle has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
The first one falls. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Right side, Levine. Over Banchero. Levine, that one's good.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Lillard. On the wing, Suggs. Three-pointer off the mark. Suggs has gotten 2 of his 6 threes to go. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Wagner, he's open. Orlando again missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And Seattle calls time here. They're up. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball definitely has some ups now. Flashing his way to the rim right there.
Orlando shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Suggs. And he dunks it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Supersonics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Count it.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Hits the trifecta.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. We wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Suggs against Curry. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 36 points.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Curry with it. Bryant outside. The three. Good. So we see Seattle get the win here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Luka Doncic.